You are not alone if you ever open the fridge and feel like you have tons of ingredients but nothing to actually eat. I found myself in this exact situation, so I thought it'd be fun to walk through the steps I take so that we can still get dinner on the table for my family. We had a few extended family dinners this week, so we have lots of cut up veggies that just needed to be used. So I took everything out of the fridge, chopped it up, and put it onto a sheet pan. I'm gonna be honest with you and say that I have nights like this probably more often than you would think. And whenever I'm peeling carrots, I feel the need to remind you there's a blade on both sides of that peeler. Go up and down both ways. Work smarter, not harder. So as I was saying, I do have nights like this, and I think it's important to lean into the things that I know work really well for my family. And roasted veggies is just always a hit. Olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic powder, roast at a hot temperature. Make sure not to crowd the pan, and they just turn out really good. Now, the rest of this dinner kind of came together with a bunch of random leftovers, but it actually turned out really great. It was one of those nights when I had some leftover steak and some leftover chicken, but not quite enough to feed my entire family. So I took 2 large skillets, made them super hot, added a little bit of butter, and then cut up the chicken and the steak separately. It just takes a few minutes to heat it through because this is already cooked. And then I dished up the steak to the kids who wanted steak. And do not sleep on reheating chicken thighs because they turned out so moist and delicious. I decided to make a last-minute pasta salad, so I took the pasta, a little bit of the roasted veggies, some of that chicken, and then I put some homemade vinaigrette dressing on top, along with some fresh tomatoes, and that's the story of how I used up all the leftovers. It was a nice comforting meal after eating some heavy dinners over the holidays.